this is going to segue, talking about Super Bowl, talking about Patrick Mahomes. Here, I'm gonna set this up for you guys. So you guys get your notes together, and I'm gonna lay the foundation. I'm gonna set the stage for this to happen. And so, talking about the Super Bowl, right? This guy, Patrick Mahomes, he is good. We know Patrick Mahomes is very good. He, like Brian said, he's a special player. It's not there. It's not every generation that gets a player like this, and not only a player like this, but a player maybe with the right organization. Everything just falls together to where they're able to go and have success. And when we start talking about people in that arena, outside of Patrick Mahomes, the one prior to Patrick Mahomes would be Tom Brady. And we knew going into this Super Bowl matchup that this was a lot on the line for the legacy of Patrick Mahomes as the GOAT, as some people would say, or the best to ever do it, so on and so on. He's been in the league for 6 years. I know Dave's going to go over some stats. Brian's going to go over some stats, but Mahomes has been in the league for 6 years. He's made the playoffs for 6 years, 6 straight AFC championship games. He's been in 4 Super Bowls, which means he's only lost 2 of those AFC championship games. He's playing lights out football. He's a special player. Now, with that being said, I'll bring you guys back on the screen. David poked the bear a couple weeks ago and sparked this conversation about, hey, is Patrick Mahomes better than Tom Brady? And so that's how the conversation started. And a lot of it weighted on this matchup. So, Dave, since 2 weeks ago, you gave your piece and you gave all your stats. You laid the wood on Brian, if we could say it that way. And Brian, he stayed calm. You were beating him with a 2x4 is basically what you were doing. You were sitting there just hitting him over the head with it. And he took it. He was calm, cool, collected. And he said, let's just wait and see what happens. We waited and we saw, and it happened. Patrick Mahomes won another Super Bowl. So now we're going to give the floor to Brian. I'm going to put you front and center, Brian. You're going to be on the big screen. You're going to be solo because I don't want anybody seeing Dave's reactions to the comments you have to make. All right. So the floor is yours. And I'm just going to, the question is Mahomes better than Brady? It's all yours, Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, enemies and frenemies, listen up and listen good. Patrick Mahomes is special. Patrick Mahomes is really good. Patrick Mahomes has cute numbers. Tom Brady is the GOAT. Plain and simple. I'm going to give you some numbers because that's what we do. We're a math show. I'm going to give you some regular season numbers for the first 6 years. We'll just go over them real quick. Okay. Passer rating for Brady was 88.4. Patrick Mahomes, 103.5. Yards, 21,000 to 28,000. Touchdowns, 147 to 219. Interceptions, 78 to 63. Both of them played 96 games in their first 6 years. In 2000, it was a running league. In 2000 and hold on, my bad. In 2018, it's not a running league, it's a passing league. So yes, that does matter. Patrick Mahomes is a first-round draft pick, number 10. He's expected to be great. He's supposed to be great. He's a number 1 pick. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady, that's his name. Let that sink in, everybody. Was picked number 199 in round 6. He was not supposed to be good. He's not an athlete. We all saw his combine picture with his blue underwear things he had on. This dude was so unathletic. He's not supposed to be great. The first 6 years, they both won 3 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes went to 4 and he lost 1. So he's 3-1 and Brady is 3-0. Okay, now, congratulations, Patrick Mahomes. Now I'm going to give you a little truth bomb there, Mr. Dave. In any other category, Brady isn't even Brady is halfway more Then Mahomes isn't even halfway to him. Brady has 7. Mahomes has 3. Brady's been to 10. Mahomes has been to 4. Super Bowl MVPs, Brady's got 5. Mahomes has 3. Pro Bowls, Brady's got 15. Mahomes has 6. Playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. When Brady faced Mahomes, Brady won both times. You can't be the man if you can't beat the man. Okay? Brady went to 13 AFC championships. Mahomes went to 6. Here's the kicker. Brady went to an NFC championship. When's Mahomes going to an NFC championship? Oh, he's not gonna. Mahomes is 28 years old. He has his Hall of Fame tight end right now. He has his Hall of Fame receiver, Tyreek Hill, for his first Super Bowl. Do you want to know who Brady had in his first 3? You guys won't know the names, but I'll read them off. David Patton, Ben Watson, Christian Fourier, Jermaine Wiggins. These are who he was playing with. Just a few. Guys, Troy Brown. These are who he was playing with. Mahomes was playing with gold. Patrick Mahomes is 28 years old. Let's just say he plays till 40. Okay? That's 12 years. Bro needs 4 just to tie Tom Brady. So that means he's got to win a Super Bowl every 3 years to get 7. That would keep them even. But in sports, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. Brady's got him. 7-7, he beat him head-to-head. Mahomes has to get 8. We're all basing Mahomes' GOAT on what ifs. You can't even be a GOAT when Joe Montana's 4-0. You haven't even caught Montana and Bradshaw, and you're worrying about Thomas, Edward, Patrick, Brady. It's great. Your numbers look cute. They look phenomenal. Bro, you're not going to have Kelsey much longer. And I don't care how great you are. When you don't have that safety net, you're not going to win. You're not winning Super Bowls. The AFC is loaded with quarterbacks. They're loaded. None of them are Hall of Famers. Brady was going up against Peyton Manning's. He was going up against Ben Roethlisberger's. He was going up against the mighty Eli's of this world. Who's Patrick Mahomes going up against? Lamar Choke Jackson? Joe Fragile Burrow? Joe Old Man Flacco? This is who Mahomes is going up against? Aaron Tear My Calf Rodgers? This is who he's got to worry about? No. Come on. Let's be real. Don't even talk GOAT at all until you even sniff 5. Okay? You can't be a GOAT living on what ifs. You're not even close to being Brady. Brady was pick 199. 199. He's not supposed to be this good. Mahomes was supposed to be this good. Plain and simple. He's not going to catch him. And if he does, he has to exceed him, because in sports, if you're a sports guy and you've played sports at any level, first tiebreaker is head to head. Brady not only beat him in his house in the AFC Championship for the first playoff win, he then took him to the Super Bowl and he destroyed him. So Brady has lost 3 Super Bowls, right? 3. He's been to 10 Super Bowls, guys. Brady's lost 3 by a combined total of 15 points for the 3 games. Mahomes lost 1 to Mr. Brady by 22 points. He didn't just beat him, he 2-by-4'd him. That's what he did. You catch me, Dave? Any number you want, it does not matter. He 2-by-4'd him. He lost by 22 to old man Brady. He was in his 40s. He could have played golf with Mahomes' dad, but instead he decided to be Mahomes' dad and take him out back and beat him with the 2x4. Bro, it's over. He's not the GOAT. You got to stop. He's great. He's great. Not even close to being a GOAT. Dude doesn't even have 4. Montana's got 4. He was supposed to be the GOAT. Okay, you're still a chicken. Okay, Montana's the rooster. You haven't even got to the rooster yet.
All right.
Brady's the GOAT. Okay? There's absolutely nothing you can say now that's going to even remotely put Mahomes in a GOAT category.
Is it my turn yet?
Well, I mean, I'm just spitting knowledge at you. You just can't handle it. I mean,
listen. First of all, Brady. No, listen. I was nice and quiet for you. Now, Brady is awesome. Great. Okay, the GOAT. I get it. Greatest of all time. Longevity is key for where he's at. First of all, let's talk about the Super Bowls. Who beat Patrick Mahomes in the one Super Bowl that he lost in 5 years? Who did you say beat him?
I already said it. Tom Brady.
Wrong. Brady. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense beat Patrick Mahomes. Quarterbacks don't go head to head. Okay? The only way you can compare quarterbacks is stats, bro. So then you're fine if I say who beat Brady in the Super Bowl? Eli Manning beat him twice.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Foles? What? Is he better than Tom Brady? No. He got
hold on, real quick.
It's a team game. But
no, you just hold on. You just literally just said stats. And then you mentioned Nick Foles. Brady threw for 505 yards against the Eagles and Nick Foles. He had better stats. So who won that game? We play to win the game.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, if Tom Brady if Tom Brady was here right now, he would tell you it's a team sport. My point is quarterbacks don't go. The only thing you compare quarterbacks to is stats. Okay, Bobby Drew, I've got a lot to say here, bro, but it's your show. So what's up?
I just wanted to follow up that comment about Brady threw for 500 something yards and the Eagles still won, which 500 something yards. Wow. That's very impressive. That's great. But no matter how great that was, it still was a team sport.
Okay, listen, this is me and Brian arguing right now.
I know, dude, that was terrible. Just mute yourself.
Okay, you just want to hear yourself talk there, Bobby Drew. Listen, let me get back to this. My point was, if you're going to say who beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, Tom Brady, okay, then who beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl? Eli Manning and Nick Foles? That's not the point. Tom Brady what was his NFL career? Even if you count the 1 year that he was injured, what was 23 years in the NFL as a quarterback? Tom Brady, and we talked about this before we even went on the show. Tom Brady has legit had 3 Hall of Fame careers. Okay? Patrick Mahomes is just starting his first Hall of Fame career. If he retires today, he's got enough that he's going to be a Hall of Famer. You mentioned Bradshaw, Joe Montana, 4 Super Bowl wins, but their careers are over. They got to that threshold, and then they're over. Tom Brady kept going. Patrick Mahomes, right now, this whole thing started as a joke to mess with you, Brian. Let's see. I wonder who's better in their first 6 years. I don't even know where this came from. And then I started putting the stats together, and I told Bobby Drew, I'm like, oh my God, the Patrick Mahomes stats are better in his first 6 years. Now, you want to talk about what ifs. Well, what if, he's not going to have the tight end. He's not going to have the receivers. We don't know who he's going to have in the next 17 years if he matches the career that Tom Brady had. Is he going to have good, bad? Is he going to have injured seasons? Is he going to have all these? It's all the big what ifs. What we're saying right now You take any 6-year span in Tom Brady's career, pick any 6-year span you want,
Okay.
and he doesn't match the stats that Mahomes has in his first 6-year span. Okay. You think okay? Tom Brady won 3 Super Bowls in his first 6 years, right? That's a point you brought up. So did Patrick Mahomes. They tied that. They both won 3 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes went to 4 in 6 years. Tom Brady went to 3 in his first 6 years. So he's already been to more Super Bowls. He's on pace. It's all big what ifs. Okay, so Tom Brady may be the GOAT right now, but is he going to be passed up? And if you want to talk about late picks in the draft, then we're going to start comparing Patrick Mahomes to Brock Purdy. Okay, and I don't even want to get into that. What else am I going to say?
You're not going to say anything here. Let me help you out with this real quick. Okay, we're not talking about what is for Brady because Brady's done. Like, he did it.
Yeah.
He's finished. Okay, we cannot say Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT or even close to the GOAT when his real numbers are not even half of what Brady has for his longevity of his GOAT career.
Okay.
Plain and simple. You can't, and when you beat him head to head, you can't just be close. You have to soar over Brady.
Okay. And I get what you're saying. But the thing is, Patrick Mahomes is only 6 years into this career. If you want to start talking about beating head to head, then because the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the regular season, does that mean they are better than the Chiefs and should have won the Super Bowl? No. Okay. Mahomes, Andy Reid, all these guys on this team, they are putting up the numbers. I know it's a different league. It was a running league in 2000, the early 2000s. It's a passing league now, but there's more rules to protect the quarterback. So, I get it. Mahomes has advantages that Tom Brady didn't have. Okay. And Tom Brady played through it. But when you look at the numbers,
Well, hey, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What is the best ability? Availability.
Okay.
So Patrick Mahomes, okay, we're living on what ifs. Let me ask you a question. We think he's the GOAT. What if Patrick Mahomes doesn't sniff another Super Bowl? Does he just all of a sudden not be good anymore? Is he just never been the GOAT? He hasn't even caught Bradshaw. He hasn't even caught Montana. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because don't they say, oh, it's so hard to get back here every year. We never know if we're going to. What if he never gets back?
I hear what you're saying. But listen, we're going on what ifs. I'm looking at what he did.
But we're not going on what ifs for
championship game 6 years in a row, Super Bowl 4 years. Yes, Bobby Drew.
Brady went to 9 straight, so whatever. But anyway, go ahead. I'm just
okay.
Well, let's talk again in 3 years, and then we'll continue this argument, I guess. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
So Brian keeps saying we're talking what ifs, but we're not talking what ifs with Brady, which I understand that. Brady's career is over. It's finite. It's over. Like, we got the numbers. That's it. Patrick Mahomes, he's still playing. So we're kind of at a disadvantage there because that's all we have up until this point. So let's throw some what ifs out. Okay. Brian, what if at this rate, so in 6 years, Mahomes has won 3 Super Bowls.
3 more, you're saying?
No, right now. In his first 6 years, 3 Super Bowls.
Oh.
So Brady played for 23 years. Let's say Mahomes, let's just 6 times 3. Big math show, educational. 6 times 3 is 18. All right. So 3 and 3 and 3. If he's able to, it would be very difficult, right? But Brady had a very good career. Nobody thought that could be done, right? But he did it. So there is a possibility that somebody else could do it too. So let's just say that would be 18 years. And if we added a few more years, there's even a greater possibility. But 18 years, if he's able to go to 3 more Super Bowls every 6 years and win, or let's just say win 3 Super Bowls every 6 years, he would have 9 Super Bowls. Now, we're just saying what ifs. This is all hypothetical. So let's not even just stick with 18 years because that's very difficult. Let's go with 23. Let's match it. In 23 years, which is a very long career, but in 23 years, if Mahomes wins 9 Super Bowls, and at that rate, with the stats continuing at that pace, he would break a lot of records too. Would you be willing to say that Mahomes is the GOAT?
100% yes.
All right. Is it possible?
No.
The same thing they said about Brady. It's not possible.
Here's the
he left the Patriots. Oh, he's done. He's gonna go.
No. I never said that. Brady went. He's a genius. He went exactly where he knew that division was so weak, and he knew he was bringing Gronk, and he knows how good Evans is, and the Bucs had a great defense. They did. He knew that schedule was going to be soft. And he said, I can go. And he knew the Super Bowl was in Tampa, and he was going to be the first one to play at home and win. That's what they did. The guy's a genius. And how many times did people say when Brady was going to be sacked, oh, what a baby, he's going down before he falls on him? That's how you keep yourself in the league. That's how you stay relevant. Who wants 300-pound linemen falling on him 7 times a game? Nobody. Not even Bobby Drew. See, he's got his hand up. I don't either. Point being, it's only been done by one person. It's only been done by one person. So if Patrick Mahomes wants to go ahead and be able to play that long and win 9 Super Bowls, bro's a GOAT. He's the man. No problem saying it. Is he going to do it? Nope.
But so if we can't fault Tom Brady for playing in a weak conference for 1 year, mind you, also not to mention that when he did play for the Patriots, he played against the Dolphins, the Jets, whatever. But that's a different story, right?
Okay. All right. See this now that bothers me, Tremaine. Now you did poke the bear. I'm going to stay calm. Okay. What great teams were in the AFC that Manning was playing against? I'll wait.
Well, we're not talking about Manning. Well,
yes, sure we are. Manning. Because you get to the playoffs, and then he's beating Hall of Fame. He's beating Ben Roethlisberger's. He's beating Peyton Manning's. He's beating Phillip Rivers. I mean, let's go down the list of Hall of Fame quarterbacks that he's beating in the playoffs. Who's okay? Brian Larson. Why didn't you think of this sooner? Who's Patrick Mahomes playing in his division? Okay, go ahead.
Hey, wait a second. The quarterbacks you all just named, how many of those, like Ben Roethlisberger, halfway through his career, did we know that he was going to, or in the beginning of his career, did we know he was going to be a Hall of Famer?
Oh, my goodness.
But we can't find fault in Tom Brady for playing in a weak NFC division because he's a genius. So why are we finding fault in Patrick Mahomes playing for a team that drafted him? And when you're
no, I'm not. No. You went to the AFC. You went back to Brady with the Patriots and said a weak division. How good is the AFC West?
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. I mean, I want you guys to drop knowledge on me.
But the division that Brady was playing in, how good was that division?
I don't remember them ever being good while Brady was playing.
And it wasn't because Brady was there.
Beat everybody.
But I'm just saying.
And you know what's ironic too about Mahomes? The guy's been fortunate. Like I said, he's got Joe Broken Bones Burrow, Lamar Choke Jackson, Josh, I forget what I'm doing, Allen, that he's going up in quarterbacks. Justin Herbert eats sherbet because he doesn't play football. I mean, the AFC really has great quarterbacks, but they all try to be Mahomes, and you can't be Mahomes. The coaching is terrible. It's bad coaching. It is. This Super Bowl, Brock Purdy threw the ball 38 times. The best player on the field, not number 15, number 23 on the Niners, ran the ball 20 times.
22.
Are you kidding me? What is the best way to keep Mahomes from scoring? Keeping him on the sideline.
Yep.
I mean, this is why he's great. Mahomes is great. He gets in your head. He's smart. But you cannot even be the GOAT if you haven't even won the second most Super Bowls.
Okay. All right. Let me say this, and then we just don't need to keep going. The thing is, it's all about what ifs. Brady or Mahomes has won what he's won. Yes, he's not halfway to his overall record, but he's not even played a third of what Tom Brady played. And also, I appreciate you just being so awesome. And would you admit, beside Patrick Mahomes, if anybody has a chance in the NFL to equal or overtake Tom Brady as the GOAT, it's Patrick Mahomes. Will it happen? Nobody knows. Okay, time will tell.
We don't know.
He may break his Achilles next time he tries to run the ball. Okay,
Right.
We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't know.
We don't know how long his career is going to. He might get to a point and just be happy. Hey, I don't want to play 20 years, and I'm good with my career.
Yep.
Because he's already won 10 Super Bowls in 15 years.
We don't. The thing is, we don't know. But the question is out there. He is the only one.
Yep.
That even has a chance. Okay.
Agree.
The Chiefs are the new dynasty in the NFL.
They are a dynasty.
Absolutely, right now.
Yep.
But
you got to remember now, the Patriots were technically one dynasty, but they were two because they won 3 and then they won 3.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. So it's all part of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick's 3 Hall of Fame careers with one team.
Yep.
Or one team, and then Brady went to the Bucs for 3 years. But still, all right. I think we got you to admit. I feel like we've got enough video that Bobby Drew can cut this up and do reels with you saying,
Listen,
I can't wait to see the edits on this, Bobby Drew.
I think the only ending to this debate will be when Patrick Mahomes hangs up the cleats. And when that's done, then we'll be able to say that's the only way to find out. So you just wasted your breath for 25 minutes.
And me and Brian will be old men over here like,
I'll have so much gray, it won't even be funny.
Patrick Mahomes is the best. I'm an old man. He'll still be playing, and we'll be in our 60s, bro.
Dude.
Good Lord.
He's 28, so he's been in for 6 years. He's 28. Let's do math. Man.
No, listen. He has to play 17 more years to match Tom Brady's longevity.
But he's not going to do that, guys. Let's be honest.
He plays different. He does play a different style.
You can't. You're just not sustainable. He's just not going to do it. And Andy Reid's not going to be coaching for 17 years.
Listen. You don't know. Yep. With the NFL rules that are changing, pretty soon you're not even be allowed to touch the quarterback. They're going to put a flag on him where you can't even touch him. You got to pull the flag off of him.
The rules are changing, and guys are breaking their legs walking off the field. So what are we talking about?
It's you know what? It's too much energy drinks.
You're right. And not enough water.
They got to get back to that Gatorade. All right.
Yeah.
What's not sustainable?
Anyway, real quick, Dave. Good try. Oh. Good try. You did pretty good, but
you
lost.
I dropped too much
knowledge. Nope.
Oh man.
We're gonna post the stats, everybody. Look. You know what? This is over. If you want to talk about it, call me.
Oh man. Good job, guys. That was good. That was entertaining. I like that. That was fun. But that conversation is not sustainable anymore.
It
We
feels good to
cannot
win.
possibly continue talking about that. Otherwise, we will all lose brain cells, and we will all be equivalent to Dallas Cowboy fans.
Dude, you're brutal.